Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. About to get started here, and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Andrew Abbott.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop, Bo. Bichette.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
0-1 down. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Not close with that one. And the count now even up. Runner takes off. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around second is Bichette. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
0-1's the count.
And now the lefty. Double play ball to second. There's one. On the low. It's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
1-0.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 2 outs. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. That one ripped. Yoshida going back on this one, and it's off the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Josh Young, right side, and that's a fair ball. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the first, stepping up for the Guardians, Nico Horner. Foul ball. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Got him looking. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
1 down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Outside low, and that is ball one.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout when you get your chance.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Abbott back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Abbott, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
And down on strikes he goes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now it's Jose Siri. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. 1 out and a runner at second. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 on, 1 out. Vic Caratini at the plate. And that's fouled off. Stanton at second. Siri over at first with 1 away.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So the batting order turns over. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one missing inside. That one hit to right. Larnach sizing this one up. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Nathaniel Lowe. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Tovar tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. The shortstop takes the ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Tosses to first. Guardians go down in order. And we're back. Here is Freddie Freeman. Cut on and lifted in the air. Ramos hauls it in for the out. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1.
Aaron Judge.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Now Judge takes a strike. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Juan Soto getting ready to hit. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And that is out of play. Going to count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
On the ground. Sends it to first. They get the out on Soto. And that is the inning. Back now at Progressive Field as we go to the last of the third. Here's Elliot Ramos. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Inside.
Inside.
And it's 1 and 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it remains 2 and 2. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That misses. It's 2 and 2.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Naylor at the plate now. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty. But he settled into a really nice groove.
I got 1 ball, 1
Pitch
strike.
misses there. 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And that one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stanton swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. First pitch misses. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Hit in the air left field. Yoshida makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, the center
and
fielder,
now here is Jose Siri. Walked his first time. Outside low. Ball 1. Stanton off of first with 2 away. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Larnach raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Here in Cleveland, bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Hit softly on the ground left side. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. The Guardians down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
1 down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Runner on the go.
Nope.
Pitch misses.
That's inside.
Throw to second. Save. In the dirt. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one just misses, and that's ball 3. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. In there, he's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's the thing you'll load. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that's whipped for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through him. Leverage spot right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. This to third. Good feed. That's one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Victor Caratini. Abbott back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Larnach. One down.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Bichette in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Hit in the air out to center field. Ramos makes the catch for the out. And there's two down. There's Freddie Freeman now. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. This one lifted in the air, left field. Yoshida makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, Masataka Yoshida. Fought off foul. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Elliot Ramos digs in for the Guardians. Right through there for a strike. Ramos goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. It's a K from the Coltrane.
The right fielder, number
Now
9.
here is Trevor Larnach. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground, right side. Cronenworth gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All right, we go. Go to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. And that's a foul ball.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
And that one is inside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
That's a base hit. Ramos hurries it back in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning. Scott Barlow gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one fouled off. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Judge, the lead runner out at second. Soto at first with no outs.
Ball, that's out.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes the judge around third. The relay, the tag out. But 1 run is in to score.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
There's a swing and a miss. Man at
I got
first,
1 ball,
1 away.
1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed
2
there.
strikes.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, these
0-1's the
Guardians,
count.
as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
A strikeout for
Now
the
batting,
Coltrane.
the
He's
second
making it
baseman,
look easy out there. So here's Horner now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of
0-1.
first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep
What do you got?
into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Here's the tag, and he's out. Guardians go down in order. Back now at Progressive Field. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jake Cronenworth. That's down and in.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Now it's going to be Jose Siri.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is
that's a ball.
downstairs. In there at the knees. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Victor Caratini stepping in now for the Yankees. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Yoshida ranging back. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle. game, those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So
now
runner at second, 2 down. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3.
Then right.
That's in there. Strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1. 2 balls.
In the
1
dirt.
strike.
Here's a 2-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Guardians DH. Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
That one to first. And he's out on the tag.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
To the right side. The tag, and he's out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Big stock center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I could watch base hits like that one all. Day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Caminero.
Foul ball there. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter.
Number 5.
Tim Herron into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Herron in his second season, he throws a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one ripped right center field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 down, base is empty. Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. So now 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch.
Jose Butto takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner on the go. Gloves it on the dive, fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Elliot Ramos digs in for the Guardians.
The center fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Ramos checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Trevor Larnach digs in for the Guardians. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1. Ball in.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
2 strikes.
In the dirt, the count now 2-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made.
Cronenworth throws on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch, not close. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And now 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So up next, Jake Cronenworth. And ball one. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left field. Cruz under it. Brings it in. 2 down. Jose Siri stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Get them through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And here is Ben Rice in there at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Back up the middle and a base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Larnach makes the grab on the run. Back here in Cleveland. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Doval back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Base hit center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Corner back in on the dive. And now Jose Ramirez. Slider right there.
0-1.
Martin picks over, and he's back safely. Only 1 more disengagement left after that move. Yankees up by 3. Next offering is fouled back. Corner on the go. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and that was not close. He's 2 outs away. Jorge Polanco digs in for the Guardians. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. One out and a runner at second. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Little chopper rolls foul. That one missed. Set down on strikes. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 4-1.
You better buzz. Finish you really wanna us. You really spilling blood. Everybody tough. So they gotta go and see the judge.